The Cold War, spanning from 1945 to 1991, was a defining era characterized by intense geopolitical tension, nuclear arms races, ideological conflicts, and a struggle for global supremacy between the United States and the Soviet Union. The Cuban Missile Crisis stands out as one of the most perilous moments of the Cold War. In 1962, the discovery by the United States of Soviet nuclear missiles in Cuba precipitated a crisis that brought the world to the brink of nuclear war. President John F. Kennedy responded by implementing a naval blockade around Cuba to prevent further missiles from being delivered, and demanded the removal of the existing missiles. The crisis was diffused when Soviet leader Nikita Khrushchev agreed to withdraw the missiles in exchange for a U.S. promise not to invade Cuba and a secret agreement to remove U.S. missiles from Turkey and Italy. The space race symbolized the technological and ideological competition between the superpowers. Initiated by the Soviet launch of the first artificial satellite, Sputnik, in 1957, the race escalated until the United States achieved a significant milestone by landing the first humans on the moon with the Apollo 11 mission in 1969. This period spurred massive investments in science and technology, leading to significant advancements in various fields. The fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989 marked the symbolic end of the Cold War and the beginning of the collapse of communist regimes across Eastern Europe. The wall, erected in 1961, had been a symbol of the ideological and physical divide between East and West Germany. Its fall, precipitated by peaceful protests and political reforms, led to German reunification in 1990 and symbolized the impending collapse of the Soviet Union itself, which occurred in December 1991. Throughout the Cold War, both sides sought to expand their spheres of influence by supporting allies, engaging in proxy wars, and investing heavily in nuclear and conventional weaponry. Despite the omnipresent threat of nuclear conflict, direct military confrontation was avoided, largely due to the doctrine of mutually assured destruction, MAD, which posited that a nuclear war would have no victors. The era was also marked by cultural exchanges, economic sanctions, and political tensions, reflecting the Cold War's complex nature and its wide-reaching impact on global affairs.